phone that is not charged with energy doesn't
Doesn't work.
function. Even though if you have the top of the top of the top iPhone, without energy, without plug-in,
Doesn't
no
work.
strategy in the phone, doesn't work. And the
Yeah.
same is with us.
Yeah.
Whatever you can observe in the world, without energy, nothing works. Even our bodies, without energy, we are not alive.
Welcome to Mindset Mastery Moments, the best growth mindset podcast, recognized by Million Podcasts and ranked as a top mindset podcast by FeedSpot. We're proud to be in the top 1% on Listen Notes. Join Dr. Alisa Whyte as we explore powerful insights and strategies to elevate your mindset. Let's dive in.
What happens when a woman is told she only has 5% chance to survive, but instead of surrendering to fear, she rebuilds her life through healing, energy, nervous system regulation, emotional recalibration, and radical transformation? Today's conversation is not just about surviving cancer. It's about redefining what healing means. Because what if exhaustion isn't normal? What if burnout is not a badge of honor? And what if the next level of your leadership, business, relationships, and health is actually tied to your energy? Today, we're talking about healing beyond the surface, frequency over force, and why energy may be the strategy nobody taught us. Welcome to Mindset Mastery Moments. I am Dr. Alisa Whyte, and today's conversation is going to challenge how you think about healing, success, and vitality. Today's guest is Dr. Neja Zupan, a PhD researcher and educator. After a cancer diagnosis, chose a holistic path focused on nutrition, nervous system regulation, and emotional healing energy work, and a lifestyle that just trails the blade of transformation. She is a visionary, holistic mentor, energy mastery expert, founder, and international speaker, guiding high achievers toward full spectrum vitality and a soul-aligned success. Her work focuses on nervous system recalibration, multi-dimensional intelligence, and embodied leadership, and what she calls frequency first living. I absolutely love it, and I am excited to have this conversation with you, Dr. Neja. Welcome to Mindset Mastery Moments. In your own words, tell us who you are, where you're from, and why you do what you do.
Thank you very much, Alisa, for inviting me here. That I can share some of my story that I went through in this life.
Yes.
I'm based in Slovenia. Slovenia is the only country in the world that has love in its name. Love.
I didn't know that.
Yes. This is the particular vibration that actually made a difference between dying and living when I was diagnosed with the cancer.
Wow.
When I really decided, felt deeply inside myself that only love can heal, then I was healed in very short time.
Wow. Wow. So a 5% chance to survive an aggressive cancer
Yes.
diagnosis. Take us back to that moment emotionally. What shifted inside of you just hearing that news? Or were you sick for a while?
That was my diagnosis, or this process, this particular moment was very, very different from what most people experience, because all my female ancestors all passed away for cancer.
Wow.
In some way, I knew, I was very familiar with this. Yeah. And I was just next on the road. So already before, I'm working in the field of natural healing, energy, soul alignment, spiritual development already for more than 40 years. So 40, more than 40 years, 40
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So before I was diagnosed, I already worked a lot on myself. My diet was okay. I was meditating. I already had my own company and I worked what I wanted to work, and I lived really healthy lifestyle. But yes, there was one special trigger that actually triggered or bursted to sprout some seeds of my karma of past lives or past lives of or lives of my ancestors.
Yes. Wow.
So I was meditating and I'm clairvoyant, so I hear things. I also feel things really good. Sometimes I also see things, and I was meditating, and one voice said to me, "No, you have cancer." And I just wanted to ignore it. I said, "Okay, this is like this." Something my mind like shatter of my mind, and I just wanted to irradiate everything. But then this voice became louder. I said, Naya, pay attention, you have cancer.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
yes, at that moment, yeah, I was hit by this information. I told
Yeah.
my partner and we both cried. But then it was like maybe 5, 10 minutes. And because I said, looking, observing all my ancestors with all their emotions, I said, no, this doesn't help. Knew, I knew
Yeah.
that this doesn't help.
Yeah.
I
You
said to
already
him,
seen it.
yeah, I don't need this. We need to switch on really a good mood, on really recognizing what is still alive inside. And we sang a lot. But yes, I went to the doctor, and of course, they confirmed everything. And it was so funny when the doctor confirmed, with his lips turned down. Miss Naya, I really have really bad news for you. You have cancer, and I said really funny and like, you know, not just funny, but laughing way. Now I know it's confirmed and I know what to do.
Wow. That must have blown their mind.
She was, her eyeballs almost jumped
She
out,
thinks this lady lost her mind now.
But yes, since then, I have decided not to proceed the orthodox way, allopathic medicine way. Just the surgery, I accepted only surgery because they find out, they discovered two centers. One was about 2 centimeters big, and the other one was 1 centimeter, and it was one lesion
Okay.
here on the breastbone. So I decided to remove this surgically, but of course, they prescribed, can you imagine, 10 rounds of 3 days of chemotherapy, 35 days of radiation, and 5 years of chemotherapy because I was
Whoa.
also BRCA gene positive. And they said, no,
Wow.
no, no way. No way did I go this way, because
Wow.
I know the
Yeah.
result. The result.
Yes.
I observed everything in my family. Yeah, they were concerned, but in some way, I was very calm and I talked with them with huge respect. They respected me back. I
Mm-hmm.
described this everything in my book that is coming out late this summer,
Yes.
writing by choice. So everyone invited to read this book, to get this book, and this book is actually written for well for mm, for leaders, not
Mm-hmm.
for Yeah, of course, also for soul-led individuals, but
Yes.
yes, but also for mainly for leaders, because leaders, how I conducted this entire process was demonstration of how leadership should look like. So my subtitle is the sacred energy system behind every truly successful leader. And
Yeah.
it was not so much about feelings. Of course, it was. I went deep into myself and discovered all the energies, why actually this happened. And I was more engaged or more in uh, I was questioning myself more what I'm doing, the way that this cancer has a good playground. So I need to take
Yeah.
away this playground. So at the
Yes.
end, actually, what I have discovered is that this is not how I went through my healing process. Is not important just for myself or people who are in the healing path, but every successful leader, successful business owner, change maker, because I have discovered three important laws
Mm.
that you can use for sustainable success, sustainable health, sustainable vitality. And these three laws I also describe in my coming book. And these laws are law of design, law of energy, and law of capacity.
Wow.
So these are very important for anyone who really want to proceed the path of also outer success, so that
Yes.
becomes visible on the outside, but not just success. It's important sustainable success.
Sustainable success. Exactly.
This is important because
Yeah.
many people are getting ill because they want to be successful and they are
Mm-hmm.
forcing, pushing, pressuring. And yes, that was me, of course, before. So I'm teaching how to build something that sustains, that also respects your body, respects your health, your vitality, not just this outer drive. Like I call this like yin and yang. As you represented me, or at the beginning, my name here means yin yang. No, yes, all together at exactly what I'm bringing to this world. So unity of sustainability and success. So both together, because sustainability is connected with your body, with
Mm-hmm.
your well-being, with your vitality, with your energy, with your yin characteristics,
Yeah.
yin vibration inside yourself. No matter whether you are a man or you are a woman, you know, this doesn't play any role. And yang, that is visible on the outside.
Mm.
Yeah, yin is not so much attractive because, it's not visible. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, of your nervous system, your brain, your vitality. This is not visible so much. That's why our society is very much oriented towards yang, because it's
Yes.
visible on the outside. As
Yeah.
here I am with these titles, with these books, with this success, outer success, and amount of money that I have. This is all yang. And if we don't honor also yin, that is like substance on what we are building yang
Yeah.
will break
Mm-hmm.
and people
Yeah.
will get ill. And this is
Mm-hmm.
what I'm bringing actually. This
I
is in
love it.
short, everything what is saying in this book.
Yes. Yes. So you talk also about the nervous system regulation. How did stress, emotions, and energy begin showing up differently once you started healing in your own journey?
I became really calm. People usually ask me, "Oh, no, how are you calm so much? No matter what is happening in my life."
Mm,
I said, of course I have some challenges as well as every people and you or listeners, your audience. We all have
yeah.
challenges.
Yeah.
We all are under some pressure from outside.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do every single morning, I regulate my nervous system so it stays calm.
Mm,
I can tell you one one really interesting event happened. I'm organizing a conference on the 1st and 2nd October this year. This will be international conference, big conference on business and sustainability. So
wow.
both together here in Slovenia. So all audience also welcome to come to Slovenia. Slovenia, it's a
Yes.
jewel. Yes, it's a jewel in the world. A lot of beauties, and I invited one very prominent person to speak on the conference. At the beginning, we built everything around what he can do or what dates suit him. But then,
Mm-hmm.
my God, it was when we already had a venue and we had a website and everything. He started. No, I'm coming. I'm not coming. Coming. Not. I'm not signing contract. This is quite a pressure. Because people are already informed, that he's coming. So I said, okay, whatever. In It was really just one weekend. So over Saturday and Sunday, I really did quite a lot of energy recalibration practices.
Mm-hmm.
Meditated, I chanted, and in the morning on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
we had another speaker, really
Mm,
fantastic one. It
yes.
was
Yeah.
so great. But that came possible only from my inner calmness.
Mm,
And this is nervous system recalibration.
mm,
Recalibrating my nervous system already
mm-hmm.
in advance.
Mm,
Not after I'm already angry and very overstimulated and um, you know, in this exhaustion mode. No,
mm-hmm.
before something hit, I really do my practices and then I just maintain it
Mm-hmm.
so I can receive everything with inner calmness. This is
Mm-hmm.
this is the huge and most important recipe that I also teach in my programs. Not curing, but preventing
Mm-hmm.
things.
Wow, I love it. That's very, very important. And a lot of people are not able to look at it that way. And one of your signature topics that goes so well with that is energy is the new strategy. And I love that. That is a very bold statement in a world that is completely obsessed with hustle culture. What does energy is the new strategy really mean, Dr. Naya?
I would like to start with another twist. So, yeah, strategy
Mm-hmm.
organizes business,
Right.
energy builds it. So,
Mm-hmm.
energy is the one that reflects in everything what you do. If you don't
Yes.
have energy, you cannot build anything, or
Yes.
everything what you build is primary or just a reflection
Yes.
of who you are. So
Mhm.
how much energy, but not energy, this outer energy,
Mm,
how much this sustainable energy, this um
right.
capacity of holding energy you have.
Yes.
So this is really important. And we are back on my three laws. So
Yes.
yes, first law is law of design. Everything about strategy, methodology, time management, planning, physical stamina, mindset, positive mindset. This is everything about design.
Mm-hmm.
There are second two laws. First is law of energy, and then is the second is law of capacity.
Mm,
And this law of capacity is very much connected with capacity of your body, how much energy your body can conduct. Know how much you force that it flows through you, but how much your body allows that it flows through you. Then when you master all three laws, so design, energy, and capacity, then you can build your business with ease and grace because
mm.
you attract people with your energy.
Yes, that's right. That's why you say business is not just strategy game, it's an energy game. So
Exactly.
how does someone's energy affect their leadership and their success and even them actually getting opportunities in the work that they do?
We all know situations in our lives when we didn't have energy.
Mhm.
Just ask
Just tired.
yourself,
Yeah.
yeah, just ask yourself, how much were you able to do the tasks or in your business or in your family or in your life, whatever, whatever area. When you don't have energy, when you feel like down or tired,
Yes.
exhausted, or you know, yeah, without energy, we even say, today I'm not, I don't have
The
energy.
energy. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's exactly the energy that I'm speaking about, that I'm
Mm,
talking about. And when your energy comes back, you can engage with your spouse or with your children, with your business partners. You can search new opportunities. You attract, you go out and you speak with people and they say, oh, you have very good energy. What are you doing? I'm so interested in cooperating with you because you have
yes.
energy.
Right. And you're able to magnetically attract what
Exactly.
it is you're building and what you need.
Exactly, exactly. And this is so important. I will give another example, and probably all of you already have uh, already or have at least you have a phone. Today,
Yeah.
today I don't know anyone without phone.
That's never phone. It's always right. It's always near too. It's always right there.
So phone that is not charged with energy doesn't function. Yeah. Even though if you have the top of the top of the top iPhone without energy, without plug-in,
Doesn't
no
work.
strategy in the phone doesn't work. And the
Yeah.
same is with us. So
Yeah.
whatever you can observe in the world without energy, nothing works. Even our bodies without energy, we are not alive anymore.
Right.
When
Exactly.
energy is gone,
We're gone.
people can, for example, if we have a dead body, whether this is plant or animal or a human being, nothing helps. Nothing helps if we put water to this plant or food to this animal or electroshocks or pills or surgery. Nothing will bring energy back.
Mm-hmm. It's
So
gone.
when actually, yeah, it's gone. So really the most precious thing in our lives is actually energy.
Mm-hmm.
Do we value it enough?
Mm-hmm.
because you, audience, me, every one of us, yes, we were born for greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for success, for being happy, healthy. So, have you ever asked yourself, why is this not true? Or why is this not happening? Or if this is happening, why there are some plateaus? Or from time to time you experience some bad days? Why? Actually, yeah, you just need to plug in.
Yeah,
Lack
absolutely.
of energy, lack of
Like,
energy.
yeah, you have to plug in. Now, you also, Dr. Naya, you discuss multidimensional intelligence activation. That's one that has me very, very curious. Can you break down in a simple terms for listeners who may be hearing this for the first time as a concept? What is multidimensional intelligence activation? Because that makes me very curious.
Yes, yes. It's everything what I was describing so far. So taking care of body. This is one dimension. So it's somatic intelligence. Then
Mm,
it's emotional intelligence. And then it's mind intelligence. And then this energy intelligence. And then it's spiritual intelligence. And all intelligence together is multidimensional intelligence. So
ah,
wherever, in whatever level, so if you skip your body, and you don't pay attention to your body, to needs of your body, yeah, your
uh-huh.
body will say, ciao, I go my way. I don't want to cooperate anymore with you. So you get diseased. Or
Yes.
if you don't pay attention to your emotions, people without emotions are very cold are very cold people. Who wants to be around them? That doesn't mean that we need to be like controlling emotions. No, we need to
Yes.
know how to manage and transform emotions into these
Mm,
high vibrating emotions. Yes, me too. As you and audience, we all have experiences of sadness, of guilt, of shame, anger. But these are, in one point, very good emotions because they show us something inside us that needs a transformation, that needs something
mhm,
um, that we do, or we start to think, or we conduct different energies through ourselves. So to ask ourselves where these emotions are blocked, what blocks them, not
mm,
to be called and suppress everything,
mhm.
but to feel, to allow that everything flows through us. In English, really, it's really so great word, emotions.
Mm.
Emotions, energy
Energy
in
in motion.
motion.
Yes.
So if we just suppress, then energy doesn't move. But if,
Yes.
yes, if we allow that this energy moves through us, then we have this capacity or this emotional intelligence.
Yes.
And then, of course, comes mind intelligence that we are creative. We can use our minds to find new ways and to understand also limitations as a good ones. For example, I was age of 6, I was also labeled, diagnosed as a child with special needs. So
Mm,
I played a lot as a doctor and I wanted to become medical doctor as a child. But because
mhm,
of this label, this diagnosis, I couldn't go to study for a medical doctor.
mm.
But this was actually, very good, planned in advance by my spiritual masters, that I
Yes.
actually started to study natural healing modalities.
Yeah.
So and became a doctor in natural healing modalities. So,
Huh.
to transform, to understand that each obstacle doesn't appear just for, I don't know for what, but
Yes.
it appears for some reason. And this is um, mind intelligence to understand in a different way. I call it thinking beyond logic.
Take thinking beyond logic. I like it.
Yes, thinking beyond logic.
Mm.
Then, of course, energy intelligence to understand how we are actually energy beings. We are not material beings. You and audience, everyone, and I'm sure all of us have experienced that we have energy, we don't have energy, and although medical tests could show that everything is right with us, we could feel, oh, they don't have energy. Yeah. And so to understand what energy current is not flowing properly.
Mm-hmm.
So what what retains this energy?
Mm-hmm.
What blocks this energy and how to support this energy. This about energies I teach in my Energy Masters Academy a lot. So people are after first and second year, they are capable of recognizing what flow of energy is blocked in themselves in order well, so they recognize which is blocked and what are consequences in their lives of this blockage and how to unblock this.
Mm.
So both together, this is energy intelligence. And
Uh,
then comes also spiritual intelligence, how much you
mm-hmm.
are connected with your spiritual origin, your inner essence,
Mm.
so that you recognize what karmic patterns are blocking you. So what you need to learn in this life, that energy from your origin, from the spirit, flows unblocked,
Mm.
that you are really in coherence, like body, mind, heart, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
So in all four levels.
All the levels. Yeah.
I
Wow.
hope I was able to explain
Y-
this dimensional intelligence. This is really very important.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote last year. I wrote one articles together with another guy from US, and it's the title "Leader of the New Era," and I described exactly how leaders of new era have developed or awakened this multidimensional intelligence.
Right. I love it. Wow. One of the big focused areas of your work is healing feminine leadership and embodiment. You work a lot with visionary women in embodied leadership. What does embodied leadership actually look like in real life?
That's a very good question. And most women, why I work mostly with women, because they are acting like men.
Yes, we have in this 21st century. A lot of us women are in our masculine energy more than feminine
Exactly.
energy, not
Exactly.
balance and harmony in the two. Yeah.
And feminine is actually embodied.
Mm.
Feminine is our body. We need to pay attention. And also, our bodies are very cyclical, or how is pronounced in English, in cycles. Well,
Yes.
everything what is happening in our body is according to cycles. And we
Right.
really need to respect these cycles.
Uh,
And this is body. I respect body, what body tells you, what body needs, how to support the body. So body will
Support you.
yes support you in conducting or being successful. And this is
Mm.
connected actually with sustainable Yeah,
Yeah.
Gabor Mate, he's speaking a lot that mostly wounded or mostly affected population of autoimmune diseases are women.
Women. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because we don't respect our body. And of
Mm.
course, on the outside world, they respect only what is visible on the outside. It was unfortunately Jordan Peterson who said that why men earn more than women. Yes, because men are more active, men are more um, like progressive. They work more time per day. What about women? He
Yeah,
came
we
home.
yeah.
He came
Yes.
home and he doesn't
Rested.
respect. He
Yes.
doesn't respect the energy that a woman created for him, so he was able or capable to be
Yes.
successful. So
Yes.
yin energy is not
Yes.
respected at all.
Yes. Right. Right.
We are building energies or nest that young energy can be successful.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's it. We're conditioned to overperform, overgive,
Exactly,
overfunction, and
exactly,
we're
exactly.
disconnected because I know I tell the story, Dr. Naya, about when I was married to my ex-husband. He would come home. He worked long days. His days were like 12-hour days, and he would come home. But he's sitting on the sofa and he's like, I'm like, oh, so are you going to do this? He's like, 1 hour later, he's like, I'm cooling off. 2 hours later, he's still cooling off. 3 hours later, he's still cooling off. And then he falls asleep right there. But as a woman, I work the same hours and I come home, I cook dinner, I do laundry, I do homework, I do all this, and then I go to bed. But the man respects his body. I'm not mad at him. He respects his body that he knows he's worked these long hours. Now he will rest. Me, I come home from those long hours and I do the next hours at home. Not he's saying, you need to lay down, go rest. We don't cook dinner tonight. We eat leftovers. And I'm like, no, I need fresh food. And now I'm cooking. I need to make sure there's fresh food. No, he's resting. And that's where men are so provoked to listen to their bodies way more than women. But I believe that women, we create the environment to allow them to rest, but we don't give ourselves permission to rest naturally.
Yeah, what I actually see in this world that they don't respect also their body. They always
Mm,
go over because they don't respect feminine side in themselves and their feminine side in their marriage or no, they don't respect that. That's why so many men are also ill, so many heart attacks because they
mm,
don't respect. They go over everything. Yes,
mm-hmm,
fresh food is important. And it's important also to rest. It's important to have a loving relationships. And mostly women are taking care of all these conversations and feeling like really being in this softness, providing nurturing environment. These are women and men nowadays need to learn that women, they need to, if women need to provide, they need to have space to do this. And
mm,
most men, they just want a soft woman. They want a woman that are nurturing, and they don't give them this because they don't give to themselves. They
mm.
don't respect inside themselves this feminine side.
Their own feminine side. Wow.
And these are three laws that I'm speaking about. Yes, it's design. Most men are only in design. They are not in energy and they are not in capacity.
Mm,
Capacity is about blood. It's about our inner organs. It's about bones, everything, what is inside. And this
mm-hmm,
is feminine. Yes, it's not feminine. It's not visible that is something moving. No, but it's holding everything, holding. This is really so important concept.
Mm,
Really very important concept. So we need to take care of our feminine side, no matter whether you are man or a woman, no matter. We both
wow.
have body, and body is considered according to Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine as structure, yin, this feminine side. And we need to
Ah,
take care. We need to take care of body, not
wow.
just like, yeah, there is a wellness industry. A wellness industry always
It's a lot
also,
of that's a fraudulent industry. I hate to
yeah,
say it
yeah,
like that. A lot of fraud is happening and misleading
yes,
information in the
exactly.
wellness industry.
Exactly, exactly. So they in this wellness industry is again more, more, more,
Take more
more.
pills, take more mixed substances, no time to connect with yourself
Yeah,
and your
exactly,
very
exactly,
essence. Yeah, you're always taking output, output, everything
exactly.
from the
Or
outside
this
in, but it
breathing
need to be from
through.
the inside out, right?
Yeah,
Inside out,
yeah,
not
from
in out.
inside out, yes. Or these breathing techniques or cold plunges, so
Yes.
popular, yes. Or fitness, women with these huge muscles, This is not, no, this is not normal.
Not at all.
Yeah. This is just a reflection of our masculine um society.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
That is so huge. I learned something new today. I hope you all catch that the body itself for humans is our feminine energy.
yes.
And I can go another way with that. But now you also use the phrase, Dr. Naya, frequency first living. You know, we were just talking about how we depend on a pill, injection, the weights in the gym, the Botox, the, all these stuff. But you speak about frequency first living. How would you explain that to someone who's skeptical but also curious on frequency first living?
You just said before so brilliantly. First, you need to be inside yourself and then go out. Not first
Mm,
out and then in. First
yes.
inside. And at the beginning, I said, yes, in the morning, every morning, I meditate. Every evening, I meditate. During the day, I also sit down and calm down and ask myself where I am now, what I'm feeling, what I need, what my body needs. Because my body sustains everything. And if I'm pushing my body over limits, I will pay it. I will
Mm,
really pay it. Yeah. And these are hidden costs that we are not listening as society.
mm-hmm,
Body, what body tells you, what is inside, what your soul is telling you,
mm-hmm,
what your heart is telling you.
mm-hmm,
The longest distance that we need to walk in this life
mm-hmm,
is long about 30 centimeters. I don't know how much is this in inch.
mm-hmm.
Do you know how to calculate? In Europe, we use centimeters, so 30 centimeters, but it's from head to heart.
Head to heart.
So 30 centimeters is really short distance, but we need to
Keep that
start to,
connection.
yeah, to start uh, listen to our heart more.
Mm-hmm.
And this is so unusual in our society.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's deep. Wow. That is so
So
deep. Frequency first living.
from inside first, what is going on inside me?
Mm-hmm.
What my body is telling me. For example, you asked me about cancer experience at the beginning. Instead of putting more toxins like chemotherapy, hormonal therapy, radiation from inside, no, from outside in, I went into meditation and asked my body, what do you need? what is going on inside myself that, tell me, body, what is going on that you are producing these results?
Mm,
And this is frequency embodiment first.
mm.
And of course, I figured out I was not living love
Wow.
inside first. So for me, everybody around was first. Also in my business, everyone around was first. And when a particular person was not satisfied with what I was giving to her,
Mm-hmm.
she was my coworker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she started to bully me, not just in my own company, but
Wow.
also to my business partners and my clients.
Wow.
And this was actually a result. Cancer was a result of how my inner frequency, my inner energy was positioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first, if you want to build a successful business or you want to have a good relationship, first inside, first
Mm.
inside, first
Yeah.
inside with yourself. If you don't have good relationship with yourself, I'm also divorced. Why? Because I didn't build a
A
relationship with
relationship with myself.
myself
Yes.
first.
Yes. Yes. When we depend on the other person to fulfill those things. And that's
Exactly.
where that's what I learned. I
Exactly.
was just saying that to my mom that, you don't no one it's not taught at all. Everything is, oh, you should have a husband that does, that is, that should, that could, that will. Or you should have a wife that should, that does, that could, that will. So now you're saying this person has to come in my life and be these things and do these things and provide these things. But you never realize that all this fullness comes from you. So the beautiful thing about my life now, Dr. Naya, is I look to my inside, and if it's not going right, it's on me. If it's going right, it's me. It's me. And then I look to everyone else and I decide, okay, with what's for inside of me, is it is what's happening outside in alignment? If it's not, then I have to clear the way so I can be. Because if it's going to be, it's up to me first, and then everyone else will come in line energetically. It's the fullness and the joy and the vitality and the peace and the abundance is here first for me. That's the accountability.
Yeah.
And if it's not happening, then it's me. It's coming back to me.
Exactly. 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 Just first is here, how we feel inside.
Yeah.
And from this, how we feel inside, we build everything around. So,
Oh,
for example, business owners, then they hit one plateau and they cannot be more successful than this. Yes, because something is inside that is preventing this more.
next level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next level. Yeah,
Yeah.
so simple as that.
Wow. Dr. Naya, what would you say to the person who feels disconnected from joy, purpose, and vitality right now?
So I have prepared one special gift for you, for especially for those who really want to connect with themselves and build yourself from inside out and become in peace first inside. And this is a special ebook, high frequency, the 7 steps, energetic alignment in action. So this is the title of the book, 7 steps, energetic alignment in action. And you can get it on my website, highfrequencyenergyformula.com. So 4 words, highfrequencyenergyformula.com, written all together. So no dots in between. Highfrequencyenergyformula.com. You get this fantastic ebook with exercises, with practices, how you really become better version of yourself. These practices I do every single morning to really put myself in the best energy possible, that I can use my talents and my everything what I want to create in the best possible way. And I also create from the best, the highest possible power, because I put myself in coherence, in good energy early in the morning. And this ebook is available for you. I made it available for you so you can start practicing every single morning and then write to me how this goes. I really have a good results, great results, not just myself, but also my clients. They report me that without these energy practices, they really sense that their day starts to flow in a different, lower possible way than with those energies. So I invite you to get this ebook, 7 Steps, Energetic Alignment in Action, High Frequency Energy Formula.
Wow, that is an awesome gift, Dr. Naya. We so appreciate that. I can't wait to get a hold of it myself. I have to have you tell us, though, what does success mean for you personally now, Dr. Naya?
For me, success is mostly being connected with my spiritual masters and really follow what they tell me to do. Because I am here with the mission to help as much people as possible to become more connected with themselves and to really calibrate or recalibrate them with their inner essence so that they can use their full potentials in
Yes.
this life and create what they were meant to. So I'm here with a mission, and my biggest success is really to stay connected. I call them big bosses, and they tell me what to do. So my task is, and my biggest success is to really follow what they say.
Yes, I love that definition. So tell us, when is your new book expected?
My book will be out in the end of the summer, so and probably end of September. But
Very,
it's
okay.
already written, so
Yes.
now I have proofread and then cover. It needs to be designed, and yes, then
The finishing touches.
yes, finishing touches and endorsers. I have some quite good endorsers of my book. Among them, probably you know Liz Brown. Liz Brown wrote, yes, he wrote foreword for my book.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's
thank you,
awesome.
thank you,
Wow.
thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Naya. This conversation was such a reminder that healing is not just physical, it's emotional, it's energetic, it's mental and spiritual, and teaching us a little bit of your three-dimensional. Thank you, Dr. Naya, for sharing your wisdom and your journey, your perspective with us today.
Thank you for this invitation, Lisa, and I hope that also your audience will get some information, some wisdom out of our conversation, and especially because they have you as the guide. You are also very, very wise,
Thank
wise person. So I perceived you as very, very profoundly connected with yourself.
Thank you so much, Dr. Naya. I received that. Listen, guys, remember to connect with Dr. Neja at nejazupan.com. The link is in the description wherever you're listening or watching this episode. Reach out to her on social media and let her know that you heard her on Mindset Mastery Moments. And remember that free resource that she brought us today, the high frequency energy formula. And to everyone listening, remember your healing matters, your energy matters, and the way you lead your life starts with the way you lead yourself, and success is only sustainable, according to Dr. Naya, when you're doing it from the inside out. I am Dr. Alisa Whyte, and this is Mindset Mastery Moments. Keep mastering your mindset. Think, speak, do become. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye now.